This is EG4L, Epic 1, Epic Samurai, Epic Ninja.
Epic Games for life. You know, this is we say 4, but there's only 3 of us.
Yeah, so far.
We'll get another one.
Eventually.
But we can use Angel.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking
We got it.
Gamer number 4 right here. There's the red puppy. Anywho.
So, we just played Elder Scrolls Online, as you noticed from the hours of footage that we just took.
First impressions.
First impressions of the game. Be honest. How was the initial feel of the game? Were you immersed in the story?
No, considering that we were just running through.
Yeah. Okay.
Honest to God, we were just running through to stab things and create as much as possible.
Yeah,
we such a little time.
We were just in the same room, so we just decided, oh, we're just gonna go and run through it so we can get in the same room and like in the actual game and slay things together.
Slay bitches.
Fruit.
No offense, Angel.
Did it feel like an Elder Scrolls game when you were playing it?
Well, actually, it was kind of interesting to say the least for an Elder Scrolls game. It seemed like a lot more because of like all the quests and that it was kind of natural. So the more quests you take on, you get something to know. It kind of annoyed me because in one quest you want to do, but then all of a sudden you'll have to jump. You have to be level 18 to take this one. But I did enjoy all the different creatures that you could attack, and like the feel of running the character development was way better than most MMORPGs.
Yeah, definitely. The development of the characters was better. The exploration was better. When you get into combat, it doesn't feel like an Elder Scrolls game as much.
Yeah.
But it's still a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You get to get into that sort of MMO style.
So bad in World of Warcraft.
To be fair though, I really don't care for MMOs. I feel they're too grindy and shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's too much. Do here, do this. Do here, do this.
But you're the one who got into the crafting.
I literally we were playing here for God knows how long. We started at lunchtime and.
What time is it now? 2 or 3 a.m.
It's 3 a.m. I'm supposed to go home. We've been here for 13 hours. I hate grinding, I hate looking for stuff, but I literally spent about 3 hours looking for crafting material to give us better armor so we wouldn't die trying to take on a certain boss.
Which is good, because this is a guy who says he hates grindy stuff, so...
But it's boring, but every time I found some iron ore, I was like,
It's boring, but this is actually the first MMO I've ever played that doesn't require grinding because you can actually do the quest with your friends.
Yes, the best part about it is that when you're in a party, you don't gain experience, you don't separate the experience. Everybody gains the same experience as if they killed that monster themselves alone. And of course, the best part about killing monsters with a group is that the treasure is instanced to everyone separately. So if the monster is going to drop 5 gold, I walk up to it, I can pick up that 5 gold. You can walk up to it, you can make that 5 gold. We all get 5 gold. Everybody gets 5 gold.
Well, I was feeling like a little bit of a dick because I literally was sitting. I was sitting in battlefields. Oh, loot, yoink, and then you guys would walk up and go, 1 gold, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
No,
I felt bad. I didn't want to say anything because I was getting all the good loot, but apparently not. We all got the good loot.
We all get the good loot. Yay. And then later on, unfortunately we didn't get into any PvP today.
No.
Which is a shame. I showed you a little bit, but
yeah, because you've been playing for God knows how long.
Longer than you guys. I've been playing for a few days before.
Assholes. And then me and Sky finally got into it, and we were rocking and shit.
Yeah,
and we actually have a fully working team with him as our ranger, him as our fucking damage dealer, and me as our tank. And let me tell you,
healer, apparently.
Apparently, I look like a woman.
Yeah, he's also.
You do. Your character does look like a
woman. He looks like a.
You're a tiny little petite. What's the Japanese word I'm looking for here? Little patanko. Is that the right word?
Maybe.
I was gonna say lolly.
Yeah, you're lolly or transgender or a trap.
A trap, yes, he is a trap.
Admiral Akbar, save us!
So, we did a lot of this sort of just roaming around, taking quests for a long time. There was a time when he just got into the game, so we were in the same area as him, but me and him were off doing our own thing, collecting stuff for crafting and doing some other quests. So later, near the end, we decided to get together to do one of my favorite things about this game is the Dark Anchors.
Oh,
He's-
God.
Yeah, Molong Bao, the Dater Prince of Domination, just he wants to take the realm of Nern and pull it into his own realm of Cold Harbor. So he sends down these giant anchors, and they just start pulling the world to it. But of course,
Oh, so that's what the giant blue creature things were.
yeah,
Yeah, that's literally what happened.
that's you have to pay attention to the plot a little bit. When the game actually comes out, pay attention to the plot.
But that's what was happening. We were just exploring, doing quests, all the generic stuff. We wanted to fight one of these anchors. Nothing happened. And in the last 20 minutes of play, we were just sitting there. We were trying to find Sky. We found him, la da da. And all of a sudden, you just hear this big grinding sound. What the hell is that? You look up in the sky, and there's this giant circle, and purple energy is rotating everywhere. And
Black
it's like,
chains on the ground.
Ryan, is that an anchor?
Yes, we are
Oh,
going
shit.
to that anchor. Sky, let's go.
And it was just absolutely madness. Hey, we rolled up there. It was all us three, nobody else. We couldn't find anything. We attacked. We got our asses handed to us. We respawned. We got back there, and all of a sudden there was 20 people easily,
Yeah,
just
that was-
rolling around in that area.
That was a problem with it.
I was actually slightly scared of the boss until I didn't even get to hit it.
Yeah.
Dude, it dropped in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It was like, "Hi, I'm the boss," and everyone just looked at it
Yeah.
and raised a sword and wand.
That was the problem I felt with it, was that it's cool, even though it was ridiculously easy. It was fun,
Well,
but
it's because we had so many people.
we had so many people around. I would prefer it to be a lot
It was
a lot more
chaos.
difficult. If it should be a lot more difficult.
Like if you had to worry about hurting teammates. or
Yeah,
whatever.
but that would just be stupid.
Yeah, because
that would be like,
nothing would get done
that's
then.
that's the idea. People who say that this game isn't Skyrim Online. Of course it's not a Skyrim Online. Do you really think that that would work? Like, you have to make these compromises. Like, you can... Like, I can walk through his character or any other NPC character or player
I still
character.
don't like that, but
I don't like it,
I know
but
how it's required and necessary.
It's one of those things you have to make a compromise for. You have... Hello, dog. You have to understand that this is an MMO. It's not a single-player adventure. You can't have that collision. Otherwise, everybody will get stuck trying to get into a building.
That'd be absolutely
Or trying to craft anything.
I wish to go to the crafters today. Let's go. Oh god, and there's just 50,000 people trying to get into this one tiny spot.
We saw, like, in the crafting areas, that's where everybody's at. That's where everybody's just sitting there.
And then me and Cody had a little fun playing hide and seek.
Yeah, they were having a
God
hide
damn
and
it.
seek game.
We tried to play a game of hide and seek in this town while Ryan was off doing stuff. And this motherfucker, the rules were stay in town and just turn off your little taggy things when you're in a
I
group.
was
So this
technically-
motherfucker runs out of town.
I was technically in town.
You were climbing the mountain behind the town.
It was by a house. Houses are usually in town.
Close-ish.
I can't believe you.
So, next time I hope I can get into some PvP, which is the big strong point of the game. It's like, think of those Lord of the Rings sized battles. I might get some
That'd be
footage of
awesome.
myself later, I think probably tomorrow. Get some of that PvP footage, show that off a bit. It's really nice because, like, there's hundreds of people on screen at one time. It's a bit laggy. It was during the stress test anyway that I was in.
Watching you do that was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it was like sometimes I was just like pulling out a weapon, putting it back, and then like trying to cast a spell didn't always work. It was kind of annoying.
God damn.
But this is beta. We are expecting it to get better.
I'm fucking excited.
Yeah, I tried the PvP for a little while before today. It did not work well. There was like nobody in Cyrodiil. I found like 3 people on the Almeri Dominion side. It was pretty rough.
You and that one guy tried to sneak into a base
Yeah.
and got wrecked by one guard.
The
He
NPCs.
didn't even give a fuck. He walked up, swatted both of you, and walked back inside.
Yeah,
What
so
if later you can get married in the game and then get extra experience?
Ah, yes, that brings up another topic.
I'm not marrying
I
you
wanted
guys.
to talk about this. There is the Rings of Mara in the game. It is not actually marriage. It's this
I don't
ritual-
care.
Okay, yeah, we get it. This is kind of interesting because you can only get this for pre-ordering the special collector's edition, the Imperial edition. You get these Rings of Mara, which will give you an experience bonus when you do this ritual of Mara with a friend. So I have a question about this. Lots of people are kind of ticked off about the Imperial edition, making videos about how much they dislike the special Imperial edition. What do you think?
What's the difference between the Imperial?
So the Imperial Edition, it has like it gives you a horse, it gives you rings of armor, it gives you a vanity pet, and the most notable part about it is that it locks out the Imperial race to the Imperial Edition only. So that was.
So if I wanted to be just a regular human, not a
yeah.
crappy orc shit or whatever. Yes, I'm racist. Sue me. I like being human. Thank you. But you can only be Imperial if
if you have the Imperial Edition. Apparently you will be able to upgrade to the Imperial Edition for another $20 if you get the Standard Edition. But some people are like, this is a cash out. This is just.
Well, fuck yeah, it's how they make their money.
I understand this from a marketing perspective. It makes sense. But the only thing I'm really angry about, the only thing I think is stupid, is the play as any race from any faction.
Yeah, that's not healthy.
I don't want to be in the Eldmeri Dominion fighting alongside as a high elf, and then all of a sudden there's 20 orcs behind me. Like that's
it doesn't make sense for story. I get that it's an MMO, but you have to have story implemented somewhere.
Yes, like I could understand the orcs being in the Ebonheart Pact, but not the Eldmeri Dominion. I can see like
no, they should honestly. I think you should just cut it off altogether.
But it's too late now, right? They put that out there. People are expecting to be able to do this.
But the whole thing is this group of races, this group of races, this group of races. Hey, look, Imperials.
Yeah. The thing about that is the Imperial race could have been that one race that is just like, oh, I don't know what kind of. I want to be a human, but I want to be in the Eldmeri Dominion or the Ebonheart Pact.
If you want to be everyone.
The Imperial should have been that race that you could pick from, and you know just be in any of the factions as that Imperial just to join any of your friends. If you want to play as a human but didn't want to make the compromise to be a different race from a different faction.
Yeah.
So it also makes sense from a story lore perspective because the Imperials are without a leader and they're kind of all evil.
I can see myself making a character of an Imperial, but not actually
also
sticking
the
with
characters. It's pretty awesome. You're going to be able to have 8 characters, which is a lot for an MMO, and that's just what you get. You get that for free.
Yeah, especially since the time you usually put in just making one character.
Yeah, exactly.
8 of them.
Yeah, I see myself doing it. I don't see myself capping like 8 characters. I just want to experience every race and just go through every storyline and every faction at some point. It's only 3 factions, right?
Yeah.
Right, but apparently there's going to be 500 hours of content at launch.
Jesus Christ.
So, now this is another question. Do you see yourself paying the $15 every month to keep playing this game?
That's actually what was actually going right through my head a few seconds ago. This is actually one of the very first MMOs I can actually say I'd be willing to pay up to $50 a month just to play
$50 a month? No, I would not. Don't give ZeniMax any ideas here.
But I actually would because of like all the stuff they have put into the game, and like all the different things you can do, as well as playing with your friends.
Yeah, that's gonna be the best part for me. Just fucking hanging in this tiny little ass room, yelling at each other. Sky, get over here! We're trying to do something.
I'm climbing a mountain right now. Please give me minutes.
Yeah. Honestly, I hate just sitting there and typing in a chat box. Even Skype probably wouldn't be as much fun.
Skype wouldn't be as much fun. I would definitely have to bring you guys over or go over to you guys.
And we had to switch computers.
Yeah, we were switching computers every now and again, playing as each other's characters. It was interesting.
Yeah. Much faster than just logging in and logging back in.
So what do you think? What do you think about this $15 fee? It's not just the $15 fee month for month. It's the fact that you go in, you pay the $60, $80 if you're getting the Imperial Edition. Yeah. And then you have to, on top of that, you have to go with this $15 fee. Do you think that this game is promising enough to be worth that? Like we gotta go through.
Honestly, from what I've seen, my computer right now is shitty for all those on YouTube.
Yeah, you saw my computer.
Who don't know that?
Yeah.
And his fucking glows. Yeah. So that's a big difference.
Mine's in between. It burns out fast.
Yeah, that's because it's a laptop.
Yeah, it's a laptop.
Laptops.
Yeah.
My computer's shitty as hell, and I had to have the resolution, the graphics at the minimum bare thing. It was pretty much a 1990s game for the computer. Yes, I recognize how stupid that sounds, but that's how crappy my quality was. And it was still ridiculous amounts of fun, just swinging a sword at everything.
And of course, those graphics that you had on your screen, we're still better than other MMOs.
Fair enough, yeah.
Let's just go straight to it. Let's talk about the comparison between World of Warcraft and Elder Scrolls Online.
I can't stand World of Warcraft.
I could never stand World of Warcraft either. I tried it for the 10 levels. I made it to like level 5 before I said no. This isn't my thing.
I actually did get into World of Warcraft a bit. I took like the 2-week trial.
Yeah.
I spent 24 hours and just quit. I tried to do a quest. I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. Just do a quest. So I had to grind a few times just to be able to do the quest, like to kill the creatures I needed to.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, after a day, I just don't want to go up here and play this crap. I'm just gonna go watch something else.
Yeah, I feel it's just way too slow. Like in the time that I could be doing World of Warcraft for whatever reason, I don't even, none of you guys don't play World of Warcraft. I don't know anyone else who does. Actually, no, Alex probably doesn't, but regardless, the amount of time that I could be putting into something else, like the 5 hours to complete 2 quests in World of Warcraft that I could be doing, I could be fucking watching Doctor Who or Log Horizon. I love that anime, by the way.
And
if you
the nice thing about Elder Scrolls Online is that you don't level up by killing. Well, you can level up by killing monsters.
It takes too long.
It takes a long time.
Just don't grind.
Do not grind in Elder Scrolls Online. The way to get levels up is by discovering lore books and completing quests and just exploring.
Wait, lore books give you experience?
Yeah. I told yes, I told you about that.
Well, I was grabbing some, but I just, that's a book. It's just going to tell me something about the world. I don't care.
Come on. You gotta read the lore books. I always read the lore books.
I read books in real life. I don't read them in games. Except for, that was that one book in Skyrim or Oblivion. It was like The Witch's Shadow or something. That was a pretty good book. It was a decent read.
Anyway, so nice leveling system, nice like development system, skill points and skill lines. What did you think about that? Like the way they did the skill lines.
The skills, I actually love the skills because
the skills
of
are
the huge
so
variety they have.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I want to compare it to like, let's say Grand Fantasia, where you go per level and then your skills will actually split off somewhere, and then you'll be able to go with this class. But I like how in this game you can actually go from them right away.
Yes.
But you can actually still like level up the skills if you want to go with both classes or.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but to be completely fair, you could end up with a mediocre character that way.
Yes, you can.
Like I understand a lot of power gamers will get this, but if you can't have a leveled out character, or else they just won't be good enough. If you have a jack of all trades in a group of specialized people, it doesn't make sense because we need this lockpick jack of all trades. I can probably do that, and then there's the thief. It's like, click, done.
Well, anybody can lockpick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean, though. The mage will be better at shooting spells than the jack of all trades.
Exactly.
The warrior will be better at swinging things. So you may as well have someone who specializes in each thing.
Like when you explore the world, you can pick things up off of like tables and stuff.
I chop wood.
But unlike Elder Scrolls games from the past, where you see a sword lying on the table, you pick it up, you can wave it around, and drop it on the floor.
That is so irritating for me. I am so used to entering a room, stripping everything that is not bolted down, and the things that are bolted down, unbolt them and take them too. Then I walk into a room, oh look, sword, jewels, scrolls, everything, and I go to click it, and it's like, right.
Yeah, although they don't let you just move all the objects around, they still give you, like, there is crates you can search, there is pieces of bread on the table that you can pick up.
You look like, on this table there's like piles of gold and everything, coins, but when you go to this crate, there's like a rotten piece of meat. You're only able to take
rotten meat.
Why don't you take the gold?
Who would buy this aging meat? I don't understand.
Some people like it. There's Khajiit in the world. Maybe I'm pretty sure they eat raw meat sometimes.
Sure, why not?
Aged meat probably doesn't make too much of a difference.
Another thing, so we each played as a different race. We all played as 3 races from the Elmerity. I was a High Elf, he was a Bosmer, Wood Elf, he was a Khajiit.
AD.
Or Khajiit. He likes saying
I wasn't the
Khajiit.
thief, I was the tank.
Yeah, he was the tank. He was
a thief, though.
He was playing as a Templar, I was playing as a Sorcerer.
You guys are racist to Khajiit.
You guys are Nightblade, right? You were a Nightblade.
Yeah.
So we all had our defined roles, but the interesting thing about characters is that the class doesn't really matter all that much. You see, on top of your skill lines for your class, you get 3, at least in the beta. Maybe they'll make more. I don't know. Excuse me. And you also get skill lines for each individual weapon. So you can go ahead and say, oh, I like to use this two-handed sword. You can go ahead, oh, I'm a sorcerer, I'm going to use a two-handed sword. And you can find a interesting synergy between the sorcerer powers and the two-handed sword.
To be fair, like...
A blade wizard?
Yeah, it could work. One of the particular skills that I used a lot, one-handed sword, you kept using a magic staff of death.
Yeah, I was using destruction staff. I was all out sorcerer.
Yeah, and one of the skills that one-handed sword axe, whatever, and shield has, it weakens their ability to resist both physical and magical attacks. So, since I was always at the front line, I took that attack so that I could weaken them for you.
And then that would just go in and
since you did ridiculous amounts of damage.
Yeah, there's this one power I liked. I was using the Inferno staff all the time. So one of these abilities, I hit my 2 key and I just go like whoosh, and then this giant ball of fire hits the guy. Sends them flying. You know what? You're pretty much sure you can them actually. Yeah, now that I think about it. That's pretty much it. I just this giant wave of fire comes up and just blasts them out of the way, and then they spend time in the air and on the ground. Another ability I used was like some sort of shard, magic shard. I would throw this ball of spikes at people and they would fall over, and this is a perfect time.
That was a high damage spell though. The things that were too weak, you either knocked them down for me to finish off, or they died instantly.
Yeah, exactly. But you can also imagine that they're like, I could even do that to a storm atronach. Like you could imagine, like we're in the overworld, we see a giant storm atronach.
Even the bigger enemies you could keep at bay.
Exactly, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
So I think that's
actually that'd be a good strategy if you knocked them down. I used my leg sweep that slowed them down for a minute.
Yeah.
And then you
come in with your
I don't even know what the fuck your abilities are. You were just kind of there helping all the time.
I shoot poison arrows. I steal like their souls.
He has soul trap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
soul trap. Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck,
anybody can get soul trap. It's one of the world things that everybody gets to learn.
You learned that because I had no idea.
And I have this thing it's called volley, where basically what I do is I like just create this giant circle around the enemy, and it just rains arrows on top of it.
Yeah, that was cool.
You're way too overpowered, by the way. Like, you would think that the guys with swords would do damage. No, it's the guy with the stick in the background.
Arcane.
That was a stick in the ropes is the big guys.
He's the scary guy. I don't know why the warriors in like the Elder Scrolls series or any fantasy universe, the warriors are like the scary, intimidating guys. I would be scared of this scrawny guy in robes. The guy who can crush my bones is the guy who can turn me into ash.
Yeah, leveling up of the weapon itself, because like let's say you start off with a sword, but like halfway through, not literally half, but basically all of a sudden you want to change, like, okay, I just want to become a sorcerer, I want to work with a staff now. It's actually cool because you can actually start leveling up that instead.
You wouldn't be getting your magic though.
You wouldn't be getting the sorcerer's spell lines. You can use the staff. And the staff, you can still get the staff spell line too. Like you can only use staff skills when you have the staff equipped. So you can do those cool spells and stuff, and you can do those cool, like, I don't think you can do Daedric summoning though.
Spells, yeah.
You wouldn't be able to do Daedric summoning or like the sorcerer's spells.
That's to a specific class.
But you can actually sort of find a synergy between like your skills from your fighter class.
That'd be terrifying.
The whole point of this story is because your soul has been taken by Molangbal. You're trying to get your soul back.
You see, we seem to be doing just fine without it.
Yeah, we seem to be doing quite fine without our soul, which is odd, but it's part of the reason why you can come back to life.
We don't have souls?
No, did you not pay attention to the story at all?
No, he didn't.
Our souls were taken away by Molangbal when he sacrificed us, or his followers. Yeah, his followers sacrificed us. These guys are busy killing like millions of players here.
Holy crap.
Yeah, just thinking about it. It's just a line. Elder Scrolls Online access here. Please get into this line. Lie down in this bed. Close your eyes. It's all okay.
just a dump truck drives out every so often, smelling oddly of rancid meat.
No, so that was fun. We could talk about this for years.
We really could.
But I think that this is a good place to end it.
Yeah, I'm afraid there's gonna be a giant... Okay, just head straight for the giant glowy thing in the sky. We'll meet there.
Oh, there's storm astronauts everywhere.
We can take him, don't worry, we got this. We got this. This is what we trained all these years for.
Brian, please hurry, because there's fucking
Don't battle them without me.
I know. That's why I'm telling you to fucking hurry.
I'm here. Now we just need to wait for Sky, because we can't take these guys alone. Yes, you can. As a matter of fact, we need you really bad. So, did you teleport to me yet?
He's coming from here.
Okay, go to me. Is he here?
He's just over the hill.
Alright. Come on, Sky, hurry, hurry. They're gonna kill us. They're gonna kill us with their teeth. Their big, nasty, pointy teeth. Stay away from the imps. Okay, ready. Everybody's starting. There's somebody starting combat. Let's do this. We got this. I tossed that storm at your neck in the air. Yeah, third person is best for this sort of situation. Shoot. Yeah, that storm action is trying to wreck my shit. Do you mind? Yeah, I'm running out of magicka. Get this guy out of my face. Alright, take that, bitch. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, I'm gonna come back as soon as possible. Should have done here, but you're gonna have to give me constant heals next time if I actually manage to make it back there. Really? Wasn't enough. It's okay, I'm coming back, don't worry. Just don't die. That would be a climb here. That imp is just wrecking shit. Alright, I'm after this storm at next bothering me. There we go. Alright, just use my staff powers now. Gotta save that mana. There we go, we got him. Let's keep going. Don't stop, just keep casting, or doing whatever it is that your class wants you to do. Kablam, kablam. Take that, clamp here. Alright. Oh, this is intense, guys. Okay, one of us is gonna have to destroy that thing. Okay, somebody already did it. Alright, looks like we got ourselves just some scamps, we'll be good. Yeah, I'm full health, don't worry. Get that clamp here. Gotta wait for my mana to restore so I can summon that scamp. Yeah. Got my own scamp helping us out now. Wreck that clamp here. Alright. Yeah, we're getting lots of players around here now. Yeah, we ain't gonna lose anymore. Let's get this eye up in the air. Alright. Alright, we got that storm after neck down. Yeah. Didn't stand a chance for this angry mob of players. Alright, looks like somebody else has got that. Oh, that was you. Brilliant. That's a good thing. That means somebody around us is using some sort of magic to make us better. Oh, where are the guys? Where are the bad guys? I see people casting and shit. I just can't tell where. Well, I don't think that I'm... There we go. There we go. Good. Just wait. Hopefully we can all take out that boss without dying. Alright, here comes the big boss. Let's do this shit. Oh boy. Flesh at your neck. Oh, it doesn't stand a chance. Well, it didn't stand a chance. Yeah, me too. That's kind of silly. Well, everybody wants to destroy it. Alright. Good job, everyone.
And now for something completely different.
Zoom in right there, Brian. Fucking fly. Like double tap W, fly.
Nah, there's no speeding up.
Well, you probably could somehow. You're just not good enough. Alright, so there's Sky right in there in this little tiny little hole. Hatsune Miku, go. Turn around, look at the track. We're gonna have him run across this and see if he can outrun the explosion. And that's basically the plan. I am watching from the sidelines, not recording, just because I'm fucking awesome like that. And I really have no idea how to record, and Ryan's the one flying. Sky, are you ready?
No, I'm scared shitless.
Scared shitless is not going to get you out of this, buddy. Alright, get this explosion underway in 3, 2, 1. Click. There we go. Run, Skyler, run! Okay, so Skylar did not win the prize at all. Poor Skylar. How do you feel, Skylar?
Blown up a bit.
Blown up a bit. Alright, we can live with that. Alright, explosion test 1 was a failure, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to have a lot of fun testing the next one. EG4L, out!